Hi, welcome to the 10th and last board in the counting masterclass. I am again going to do something quite difficult by going through the whole hand with distributions and points and everything. And I haven't seen the board before, so this will be live whilst I'm going through it, so you can follow my thoughts throughout the board. So partner opens a spade. We have a 3 count with a completely balanced hand. So even though I have 3 spades, I'm just going to pass this. They double, partner passes, they bid 2 clubs. Now I'm very tempted to come back with 2 spades because I already passed, so partner is not going to go crazy. And we are non-rule, so I'm going to bid 2 spades. Ooh, okay, this is getting higher. Okay, so we are going to play 3 spades and we're going to play it from north. So we have to remember that west doubled and then east bid 2 clubs and west bid 3 diamonds. So that means west is the strongest hand here because everything is switched. And we can assume that east has at least 4 clubs and west has at least 5 diamonds, maybe more. And I'm pretty sure they lead 3rd, 5th. So that means that east has 1, 3, 5 diamonds. So probably 3. That means west has 6. So we can assume that east has 3 diamonds and 4 clubs at least. And west has 6 diamonds at least. And also quite a lot of points here. But it's not like we're gonna get into dummy a lot of times, so we're not making a lot of tricks from that hand. But I'm just gonna start playing. What we can also probably assume is that I'm thinking west probably has 4 hearts, because I think if east has 4 hearts, they would have bid hearts instead of clubs. So maybe west has 6 diamonds and 4 hearts. And maybe east has the king of diamonds, because west played the ace. And they would usually play the king if they had all of them, but maybe they're trying to trick us because they know that once they're going to see our card now, it's either going to be partner has a singleton or we have a void, so no reason to give us the information. I'm not sure how much the robot is thinking about this, but either way, I am going to rough this. And it's not like I'm going to get a lot of roughs in dummy, so here I'm just going to start by pulling the trumps. So let's see how that one is breaking. Okay, the queen of spades obeyed, so that's probably singleton. So my guess right now is that west has singleton spade, 4 hearts, 6 diamonds, and 2 clubs. That would mean that east has 3 spades, 3 hearts. This is exactly what I tell you. I have to do this all because this doesn't add up. Because in my head right now, I thought east had 3 spades, 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 5 clubs. But that would be 14 cards. So what did I miss? Well, now I have to think a little bit more. Because if west has a singleton spade. So I have roughed once, and I played 1 round of spades, and I have 4 left. That means I had 6. My hand was 6, 4, 3. Okay. And we had 4 diamonds, meaning that they had 9. So if they have 6, 4, 2, 1. I have 4 hearts. I'm so sorry. See, I did tell you in the video that we always have to add this all up together because sometimes something is wrong. And once we add it all together, we can figure out what is wrong. Because if it doesn't add up to 13, all the cards in one hand or all the cards in one suit, doesn't add up to 13, you have done something wrong. Now we can know for sure. We know that it's not going to be a board with 12 hearts. Or 14 hearts, as I had in my hand. Okay, so everyone makes mistakes. I hope you can forgive me, and I hope this shows that this is actually done whilst we're doing the board, and I have not seen the cards. So let's try again. East has 3 spades, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 5 clubs. That is my suggestion. And I think that East has the king of diamonds. It's not going to be a lot more though, because if they had a lot more, we would they would bid more. And we know that we had 15 plus 3, so we have 18 in total. If they have 3, that's 21. That would make 19 left for West. That's not unlikely. That can happen. So West could have everything else. Or East can have something like a jack or something. And I need to play a lot of things up to my hand. So this is not super easy. I could keep playing spades. But then I also have to play everything from my hand. So it's not so fun. I also kind of want to play hearts. Because if East has an honor doubleton in hearts, then I can play a low heart and they have to hop it. And then I can go into dummy and I can play, then I can hop that one. But then I can maybe ruff a spade. So I'm just going to play a heart and see if that works. The problem is I might also get ruffs on me here. Because that's going to the jack now. If they take the ace of hearts and another heart, they can get a ruff. They did not do that. They played the jack of clubs. The jack of clubs is actually a very good card for me because that solves the suit. And East actually has the ace of clubs. That was unexpected. Then I do think that West has everything in diamonds and was trying to trick me, and now I am gonna get a ruff on me. So, question is, am I gonna trust my own judgment of how the distribution is, how everything is, or do I really need it? The thing is, I don't really need it. I think I could play the 9 and I would be safe, and they're gonna ruff this. But I would look very stupid if they now had the honor. And I don't really need it because I can play the king and now they're gonna ruff, so that means I have the trump left. So I'm just gonna play the king as expected. They ruffed. But now there's not really anything they can do. I'm just gonna play this to the queen. I play my last round of trumps. And then I am going to ruff the heart. And because West played the jack of clubs, the 10 is now good. And I'm just going to check, because if West does not follow suit now, that means I will have had the distribution correct. So they did not follow. That means I had the distribution correct. Unfortunately, I misguessed a little bit about the cards. Actually, well, the king of diamonds was where I expected it to be, but I did not expect East to be as strong at 7 high card points when partners doubled and rebid diamonds, and they have diamond support. I would have expected West to compete to 4 diamonds, but that didn't really matter much to me. They solved the club suit for me. I could have played more rounds of spades so they wouldn't get a ruff, but then I also wouldn't really be able to play hearts up that many times, so I think that didn't really cost me much. So I think this was fine. I made 3 spades, so that should be a good score, I think. So as you can see, sometimes adding everything up can make you realize that you've done something wrong, you've missed something, because apparently there is not 14 hearts in the deck. And I realized this when I suddenly had 14 cards in East's hand, so that I can adjust it and find a better solution. And this time, because of quite a bit of bidding, I actually managed to find a full distribution of the hands really early on, and that did help me in the declare play. So that was it from the counting masterclass. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that some of these boards were a lot more difficult than their normal level, but I'm hoping that you could focus more on the boards for your own level, and then maybe you can watch the other videos just to see what you can maybe figure out later, or you can also just skip. That would have been completely fine as well. Thank you!